Hi, Sag. I'm guided to tell you not all that shines is gold. And on the same note, you don't have to shine to be gold. Maybe some of you needed to hear that. So I said it. I said it. Welcome to the Existential Shift. My name is Morgane. If you are new, I'm very happy to have you. These are the Universal Golden Tarot. And let's see into your October, shall we? Sorry I'm late. Today is Kippur. So for my Jewish friends out there, seekers that are fasting, have an easy fast and Gmar Chatima Tova. For those of you that are not fasting, all good. I'm fasting. It's for me, it's more of a spiritual cleansing kind of thing. Also, it's a day of redemption and making amends, asking for forgiveness to others and to yourself for whatever it is you feel like you need to ask forgiveness for. I'm taking today for gratitude and to also mainly ask for forgiveness for myself. For putting myself in situations and remaining in these situations in the past that were very hurtful. Actually, a year ago today, I've decided that enough is enough to a certain cycle in my life. I got up and I left it. It was symbolic to something that I used to do, that I decided that I'm no longer going to do to myself. And it's been the year of cleansing ever since. Pluto retrograded, Saturn retrograded. They've done the work of cleansing for me. And I'm grateful. I am. Ooh, drama. Hierophant. Good drama? Truthful drama? Let's see what fell. Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 8 of Swords. So, Sagittarius is the sign of religious structures, amongst other things. And here we have the Hierophant, the high priest, right? The Pope. Ow. Followed by the 8 of Swords. What are we restricting ourselves for? What kind of dogma are we restricted by? What kind of truth, path, way of life, teachings, faith are we restricting ourselves for? Is it our truth, or is it a collective truth that we were born into? Is it our way, or is it a way that we were taught and it's the only option that we know? If you only know one option, it's not free choice. Free choice, freedom, is when you know the options and you make conscious decision, this or that. But if you're born to customs, habits, foods, religion, culture, and you only know that, you being a part of it, even if you feel like you're there because you enjoy it or you want to, you could want to be there, but that isn't necessarily your free choice. Only once you learn of the other worlds outside of your own world, and then with that you choose to remain in this world that you're in, that would be free choice. And there is a certain situation in our life, a certain truth that could be a truth on its own. The high priest here, the Hierophant here is in its upright. But the question is subjective, personal. Nothing wrong with this unless it's not truly yours. And then you're hurting yourself. And some of you feel like you are obligated to some sort of commitment, job, organization, place. Because I only still yet have the Eight of Swords, I don't even know if you know that's how you feel. Do you know this is how you feel? You're not really imprisoned by anything or anyone. I'm not getting oppressive vibes from this Hierophant. They're just being who they are and what they are. If you are there, it's your choice. It's your choice and it's not your choice. It's your conscious choice, but not your subconscious choice. That makes more sense, right? If you were to align your conscious decision making with your subconscious true processes, then you might do things differently. Oh yeah, you're encountering, some of you out there, the lovers, are facing a life choice of a path. What do I believe in? Who am I? What am I a part of? What do I want to be a part of? This is a crossroad, and you are expected to open your eyes and make a decision. The lovers, it's not really a card of love. Dun dun dun. What did she say? The lovers is a card of your life path. And you can only find true love when you are on your life path, because if you're not who you are, how will you find someone that resonates with who you truly are? You will only find things that are in disharmony and not with resonance, because you're not in your path, you're not in your frequency. So you can only, by physics, encounter things that are not entirely on your frequency. It will always feel off, partial. That's why it's the card of lovers, but as a result of being on your path. So first and foremost, when we see the lovers in a reading, we need to sit with ourselves and be like, are we in our right place? Are we where we are supposed to be? Are we doing what we want to do? Are we loyal to who we are? Is this my truth? Everything is truth, but is this your truth? And Spirit is asking you that right now. I'm asking you that right now. If you want to know more about the lovers, I will link the lovers card from my Tarot Masterclass in the description box. There's a lot to know about it. You've got to clean everything that isn't fully in harmony with you and with your heart. Do what's right for yourself and for your soul. Not for your habits. Not for your fears. For your soul. I find it interesting that I have to say to a Sagittarius, you guys are very broad-minded. You are a discoverer. You like to search for truth. You are the seeker of truth. But this is our spiritual aspect. You know, this is the spiritual aspiration of the Sagittarius. The way there. The way there. To find freedom, we have to go through the oppression. First and foremost, to appreciate it when it comes. Show me more for Sag for October. This is a big month for us, for you guys. I say us because I feel like I'm a part of all the zodiac. My chart is pretty complex of almost everything, but I tap into your energy when I do your reading. And my Uranus is in Sagittarius. Yeah. Show me more, please. Okay. For Sag for October. Eight of Wands. Once a choice is made, once a path is taken, Once you are you, not others, not what you thought you were, not what people think you are, not what you should be. Once you are you, oh, the gates of heaven are going to open and you're going to fly. 8 of Wands, very fast. Opportunities will come in right and left. Everything that felt blocked so far will open. Because stop signs are not stop signs. They are redirecting you. If there's a blockage, consider making a different turn. Maybe there's hazard beyond that stop sign. You only see the voluptuous green mountains that you want to drive towards. But what you're not seeing is the pitfall on the way there that will make you crash and burn and not really get there. So that stop sign isn't preventing you from those luscious hills. It's preventing you from crashing. You just don't know it. Because you're driving somewhere that your cognition has decided at one point based off reason or conformity that that's where you need to head towards. But maybe your heart and your soul wants to do something different. And once you listen to them, once you listen to the signs and take that turn instead, the path is so open, wide, and clear. Eight of Wands. Opportunities will come left and right. Mark my word. But that depends on you, seeker. We only seek truth when we feel like we don't have it. If you'll speak truth, be truth, you won't have to seek it. You will always have it. The Empress. So there might be a Taurus in this situation. There's also Gemini here. The energy of Gemini and the energy of Taurus, because I have 2 dominant cards for Taurus and 2 dominant cards for Gemini. Taurus is stronger here in its positivity because it comes up as the Hierophant and the Empress. Abundance. Abundance. You won't know what to choose. Seriously, you'll have like options. Not like confusing options. Abundance of options. Whether it be career, opportunities, projects to focus on. Not all that shines is gold, but all that you will touch will be gold. Five of Wands. But what is the struggle? Two eights, 2 5s. The Hierophant is 5. 5 of Wands is 5. So you do the math. Explain to me this 5 of Wands. Queen of Wands. There is some very, let's say, feisty energy around you. Or this could be you, but Queen of Wands and the 5 of Wands. There's some fireworks, like some, could be arguments, fighting, disagreements. There's a lot of passion on the table, but not necessarily. It could be sexual passion, but it could be also drama. There's drama. And there is a very strong life force that once it wakes up, like once you make a certain turn, that is depicted in the Lover's card here, the Kundalini is going to like, and the Chi is going to like, and it's like, whoever you're dealing with, there's a lot of energy there. Show me more, please, for this Five of Wands, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups. So there's very artistic energy. You might be, if you're an artist, you might be going for a project that has a lot of people interested in, like there's competition over, but you have pretty good odds. You have this combination of being very charismatic and intense, but also mellow and sweet and flowing. Like it's sexual, but it's also poetic. That's one aspect of it. Another aspect to it, there might be a little bit of fighting in the house. If you're a family, if there's like a mother and a child involved, there might be some fireworks, disagreements. Someone wants to take one path and the parent thinks otherwise. The parents possibly think otherwise. I see potentially two siblings that there is love between them, but there might be disagreements in the coming month. That's very specific, not for all of you. Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are flat out getting pregnant or are pregnant. And there's just, life around it. Okay, what do we need to do now with this extra individual that is going to join our life? Choices need to be made. Some of you really want to take an artistic turn and you're wondering, is this something I can afford? Is this something I can do? Is this something that will allow me to, tend to my family? Nine of Pentacles says, yes, there's a lot of talent on this table. There's a lot of beauty on this table. There's a strong divine feminine on this table. King of Cups, and someone is enamored. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wow, okay. Knight of Pentacles and the World. All right. I'm getting like an offer you can't refuse kind of vibe, either by you or by someone towards you, right? Because we can reverse the roles, right? These are general readings. There's an opportunity for some of you guys to succeed somewhere that isn't necessarily close to your home. Maybe it requires traveling. If it does not require traveling, it's something that you've worked for a really long time. It was like a life path that you had to make endless turns. And you have encountered endless pitfalls. And the growth towards that goal was involved a lot of your inner growth and personal growth as a person. Some of you went from a timid mouse to a goddess, or someone just really in their power. And again, all I see is opportunities and people wanting to either work with you, spend time with you, get to know you. People just want to give you things, or you just want to give things to others. It will bring with new friendships. Good, real, lasting friendships. People who believe in you. Wow, this is a wonderful reading, Sag. I am so happy to see this. I don't know what's going on with Taurus and Leos. They're just in all of the readings. Hey, gotta love them, right? People are just offering you their heart and their money. It's very interesting, and you've completely earned it. If there's some sort of competition, you either win or you make an amazing impression. that will lead to something else. Say you compete in something and you win second place, but the right person was there to see you and offer you something great regardless. That's very specific, I know. Um, wow, I can't, there's simple and grand. Is there anything else? We'll do this. I will finish up with messages from the animal spirit, and I will continue this in the extended link below to Vimeo, where I will focus on your love life, on you and your person for October, and see what's going on with you and them, and how things are current and how things are evolving in this month. Okay? But is there anything else I can tell my Saggies for this month of October to sum this reading before we move on to the animal spirit? King of Swords. Wow. Okay. I have two kings. I think if some of you are in a position where you feel like you need to choose between two romantic partners, or you have a few options or energies around you, October will bring very strong clarity in that regard. Like, things will naturally, that aren't working out or aren't for you, will kind of just find their way out, and an opportunity with whatever is for you will find its way to communicate somehow, or you will find a way to communicate. I also have Libra energy here. Someone wants to communicate in regards to a cooperation or some sort of offer. This could be financial, it could be romantic, but I'm getting like you're gonna have from all of that. Anything else I need to know about this King of Swords? Two of Cups in the reverse. Interesting. Someone might be meddling in your relationship, or you're meddling in someone else's relationship, or there was some sort of meddling that was very or is very dominant and has affected a relationship or a connection. Someone is like being pursued, and that someone might be already involved, so that might create a little bit of, I feel this card, Ten of Wands. There's also something else coming up, someone that is feeling burdened by a relationship. They feel like it might not allow them to take certain leaps in their career. So I can't judge and say if it's right or wrong, because I don't know what the other person is doing in order to make them feel burdened. Like, it might be none of their fault, and it might be someone that just really isn't supportive of someone's, journey and what it is that they are passionate about. So, if you have a partner that isn't supportive of your passion, that's a problem, and I understand you. And if you have a partner that you are not supportive of their passion, you need to, maybe it's an opportunity to check yourself and think why. And what is love if not wanting the other person to truly be who they are and blossom, right? And prosper. It won't come at your expense. It will just give. Energy only gives more energy. So people who are happy make other people happy as well. We'll see what comes up in the extended when it comes to this love stuff. But other than that, this reading looks amazing. 3H. Yeah, there's a big change coming up. You're going from being stuck in a loop of infinity to being, like, you see this shape? Stuck in a loop of infinite hazard, and something shifts into this, like, infinite energy of, like, of abundance. It's like you're shifting your frequency a little, like you're changing, like, a fine-tuning of something that literally changes everything, because now it aligns with your actual energy, and then it kind of clicks, and it allows flow. I just want to see if anything else comes up. Yeah, we'll continue this. Okay, let's see what the animal spirit has to say. We'll also finish up with messages by the runes, from the runes. Okay. In the extended, not here. Okay, so animal spirit. These guys, either sometimes they bring like connected messages to the reading, sometimes they bring something completely different. We'll see. Animal spirit guidance for my amazing Sagittarius for the month of October. Show me guidance messages for Sagittarius for October, please. Okay. Dear, I will take under consideration that it dropped in the reverse on the Hierophant, but I don't really read reversals in these, but I'll just have it in mind. And show me more, please. And Lizard. One more. For Sagittarius, Deer, and Lizard. And Wolf. Okay, and all of them kind of fell in the reverse. Okay. Earth, fire, earth. I need to fix the lighting here. I need to make something better for my lighting for new videos, because when it's cloudy outside, I barely have light. Oh, I know what it is. Hold on. Alright. Maybe now. Great. Now we can see me better. This is so much better at the end of the reading. Oh well. Learn for next time. Dear Lizard, Wolf. The Hierophant is somehow connected. There's some of you are blindly following some sort of teachings that has a sense of community around them and something whimsical and magical to it. And to be honest, I'm not sensing anything negative from there. But I'm getting that it's not yours. Not yours, like you're allegedly trying to control. It's just, it's not entirely accurate for you. It's like, it's an almost, but it's not exactly there. So you think maybe you need to change something in yourself in order to feel completely aligned with that place or thing or faith or teachings, community, whatnot. But there's no right and wrong when you're not hurting anybody. You just ought to find the place that truly resonates with your frequency. Or maybe it once resonated with you and now it no longer does. Maybe you grew out of it. Maybe they grew out of you. I don't know. Someone grew out of someone, or someone grew out of something. And just feel free to explore other options, other narratives, other belief systems. This is very much, this feels more like a belief system. Um, that's one thing. On a different note, there's two people, I'm getting the deer and the wolf, that communicate with each other through the lizard. What does that mean? In the dream, in the dream space, or in telepathy. And there's another thing coming up, interesting. You have some, okay, some of you have your spirit guides really trying to communicate with you. And they're like, can you hear us? Can you hear us now? Are you getting the message? Really be in tune with your dreams. Maybe have a dream journal, write down your dreams the second you wake up. Have the intent before you go to bed to remember your dreams, or to have an energetic lucid dream, or just being open to receiving a message. Because also be cognizant of animals around you wherever you go. Just watch their movement, and see how, like metaphorically it might inspire you to understand something that they might be trying to tell you. I feel like this is so strange. Your future you is staring at you, being like, are you me now? Are you me yet? Or are you? Are you? It's almost like, it's like you look in the mirror and you're not exactly seeing yourself, you're seeing your evolved self that is coming and that you're becoming, but it's not exactly there yet. It's like almost, it does require fine tuning. So it's if you feel this discomfort, if you resonate with this, it's really temporary. It's like it's part of the process. But they're just staring at me from the table. Like, I don't know if you can catch that vibe. It's like this. Every time I see the wolf and the deer, it makes me think of my dog Oliver, that I lost 11 months ago. Actually, he just carried this very whimsical energy that is a combination of a fierce, stoic wolf and an innocent, pure deer. It was like this magical combination. I don't know if this says something to anyone out there. Anyway, okay. I'm going to see you in a second in your extended guides. I love you very, very much. You can book a private reading with me. You can check out my Instagram. There's also Tarot Masterclass, 2019 Ministers of Magic, the extended for the year. All of that is in the description box. Check out your other placements and last month's tarot scopes, because you can make connections from the messages then that you've already experienced. And that's it. Love you guys. Bye.